Here are the Hoofbeat Ranch updates, and Phoenix's update will be at the end. We took Muffin to an elementary school. My mom was able to help me out. We took her on the news, and that was live. You can see her page for more information. Muffin Therapy Horse. We went to H. Cooper Black State Park. We took Molly and Muffin. They had wonderful trails, a lot of fun. Horses can stay right in campsite. And my friend got to go, so it was really, really good just to get out and do something different. And then there was a burn ban while we were camping, Sweetie. There's marshmallows on the propane stove. And then while we're gone, Katrina took care of the horses. These are the ones that got left. And then we had an open house at the ranch. We got to meet the horses and see the farm. And here's some pictures from that real quick. We took Muffin to downtown Columbia to visit a local homeless shelter, and that was a really good visit. They had a nice courtyard, she liked the grass. And then we're continuing to work with Molly on bitless riding. And that's one of the bitless bridles that I have. So to update on Phoenix, I've been really struggling with her just freezing. So what we're doing is we're adding a little pressure, and then I put pressure on my leg by tapping and asking her to walk forward. And basically give her a really big release from the pressure, and then I'm going to come up and throw the string on her and throw it, and then ask her to move forward by getting behind her drive line and tapping my leg, because I don't want to drive her with the whip because I'm trying to desensitize her to that right now. And then release, and just the same thing with the flag, stick and flag. Just she gives me a good behavior, get behind that drive line and push her forward. She has a big problem with freezing and disassociating, so trying to find ways to keep her engaged and also starting to touch. Even though we've done a lot of touch, it's still very scary for her. She's not really thinking through what's happening, she's just kind of being robotic in her response. So trying to get that brain thinking that, oh, this isn't gonna hurt me, but she can be very explosive in her responses to pressure. And really just trying to keep those feet moving and her mind engaged. But we've been working a lot with the stick and flag and the stick and string. Working to get close so we can get that halter on. And also teach her that I'm not a threat and I'm not going to hurt you. Here's another video where she's learned to kind of like bob her head at the flag. It's not really what I want, but she's trying something. Normally she just doesn't do anything. Not in like an acceptance state, but in more of a freeze response. And so if she gives me a little try, same concept, I just kind of push her forward, put the flag on, and then push her forward, and then we'll switch sides. So just lots of repetition, because I want to desensitize the area around her neck and head to be able to get that halter on. So the halter, I basically took the halter and tied it to the stick and string and threw it over her neck, and then one time I got it on her nose and she seemed okay with it. So I did it again and tied 3 pieces of hay string, which you see here. I got it on her from a distance from the stick, and I tied the 3 hay strings and threaded it, and then I had to like tie that knot. Anyone's tied a rope halter, it's very, very hard to do one-handed. So it was an hour and a half dancing when it felt like an explosive time bomb. She can be quite reactive, but we got it tied, again, hour and a half. There's still a hay string on it. That gave me an idea about how to get the lead rope on, and basically it was taking a piece of hay string and a pole and going underneath the halter and making a little loop. Long story short, I used a lunge whip with hay string on it, and it was like threading a needle on a very volatile horse and try not to get ran over, but also try not to overwhelm her. It was very, very difficult. I wanted to cry a lot of times, but we finally got it, and we got the lead rope clipped. And these next videos you can kind of see, like, I got the lead rope on, and I really wanted to get out of there because I didn't know what she was gonna do, and she just kind of froze. And then she did kind of wake up to that it was attached to her in this next clip and kind of side passed away from it a lot. And it took her a long time to kind of get used to it. And then this is our first time bleeding. Just learning to come off that pressure. The halter's too low, but I can't really fix that right at that moment. And then to interrupt this is Maggie. We went on a field trip down the road to another barn, and she did really, really good. So really proud of Maggie because she hates the trailer. And this is back at Phoenix. Sharing hay with the minis. There's some more bleeding. She's really figuring it out. I hate how low the halter is, and I actually was able to tighten it surprisingly. I have a clip on that for the next update. I'm really slowly knocking it out and helping her understand pressure. Really hoping having this lead whip on will really help her understand what's been asked of her. There's been so many hours tedious work to get this on. And Kat came out and worked with her really briefly. She's got a lot going on. And then there's all the herd all together hanging out. So that's the farm updates in Phoenix. I'm excited to show you what else Phoenix has been working on and myself. Thanks for watching.